Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today I have a Project Life video for you, and this is going to be week 46 of my 2016 album. And this one I am going to be working with the collection called Quilted Hearts, and it's from the wonderful girls over at TNT Scrapbooking. They are Tori and Teresa, and I am so excited that they asked me to collaborate with them and use their products. Now I have already printed all my photos as well as my journaling cards from their digital files. And right now I'm working on the title card. I went ahead and picked out this light gray card, and I'm going to be using a piece from Studio Calico that says November, and I felt that it needed some color because the rubber piece was white and the card is that light gray color. So I went ahead and printed out a whole sheet of the not the cup files, the digital files, the printables. And I am going to use that black circle, and I'm going to go ahead and put it underneath the rubber piece. And I also cut out a green leaf, and then I am gonna put the leaf underneath the circle, and then I'm gonna also add in that yellow flower. So now that I have everything that I wanted to add onto my title card, I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. So now I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have to apologize about that part of the video. I don't know why it kept stopping and freezing. So that's never happened to me before. So I am sorry, I'm new to this whole video thing, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay, so let's move on. All right, I am working on this journaling card, and it's a story about our neighbor's cat her name is Sabby, and she's the cutest thing. She loves to hang out on our front porch, and the kids just love it because we don't have any pets. And so I'm gonna go ahead and use this cute little cat die cut piece that I have from my stash, and then I also added a word strip underneath, and now I've got everything on the card. So I'm going to move on to this yellow one that's got the cute little banner, and I can't remember what it says, something about lemon squeezy, and so I thought that I would add something to the banner, and so I'm going to add that gold star there. And then also, I guess that's it for that card for now. So let's move on. I'm going to go ahead and work on this picture of Sabby, and I went ahead and put a word strip down, that gray word strip, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that green, the little green star. And now I'm going to move up, I believe, to that top picture and add a little chipboard piece. Now that picture is from my daughter's robotics scrimmage that they had at school. And so I think the piece said, "Let's do this," because she was practicing driving her robot. And so let's move on. It looks like I am adding a flower that I probably pre-cut out onto that journaling card. And I added that flower because I thought the color in the flower went well with all the girls' shirts. And let's see, now I am looking through my stamps. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add a stamp onto the cat card. And I thought it would be fun to shape the stamp around the circle part of the card. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to go about that. So I put it on my stamp block and then looked at the card and kind of maneuvered it around and then went ahead and stamped it on there. As you can see, I thought it turned out pretty cute. And then I went ahead and added a star in front of that stamp that says "You and Me." And now I am working on cutting out this banner that's going to go on one of my photos. And I did some prep work beforehand and knew that I wanted to put this label on this photo here of some of the robot pieces that the kids had at the scrimmage. So I went ahead and put it on my photo and slipped it in the pocket. I left some space on the bottom of the label so that way I could add some embellishments on there. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to add. And I went ahead and picked out this orange color. I thought it went well with the other colors in the photos, especially the one down in the bottom right-hand corner there. So now that I have my heart on there, I want to go ahead and pick out a word strip. And I went ahead and chose one that says "Favorite Memory." And now I'm just going ahead and figuring out what the best placement is. Now, I have the photo inside the pocket, so that way I can put my embellishments on and not have to worry about it sticking to the photo. So I took it out and now I'm going to glue on my heart. And I think that photo is done. I'm going to go ahead and slip it back in the pocket and move on to this blue journaling card down there, the one with the triangle on it. Now originally it was a 4x4 card, but I cut it down in Photoshop and added my journaling before I printed it out. And now I'm going to add these letter stickers to spell out robotics. My oldest daughter is on the robotics team at school and they had a scrimmage that weekend. And so that's where most of the photos came from that are on this right side of my spread for the week. And so now I'm going to go ahead and put my stickers on, and I want to talk about some of the photos on this right side here. The one in the bottom corner is of the girls actually scrimmaging with another team, and it was so fun to see what goes into the scrimmages and what we have to look forward to in their competitions coming up. And so I've got all my stickers on there, and now I'm going to add the date. So I grabbed my date stamp, I went ahead and stamped it on my card right there in the middle. And let's see, what is next? I can't remember. Okay, so I have this label that I am going to add on to the photo of the girls' robot that they put together. They probably spent 3 or 4 months putting this robot together, and they named her Nikki. And so I wanted to make sure I documented that. So I added it on to this label here, and those labels are part of the kit, and they are part of the digitals. And so, I'm sorry, the printables. And so you can print those out. And so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that onto the photo, and I'm gonna cut the excess off. And let's see what is next. I think I want to add a heart now these are from the cut files that they have available with the kit as well. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a few of the hearts and add it on to the label. So I've got it all cut out now, and I want to add something else. So I grab my Heidi Swap gold stickers, they're clear, and I went ahead and added it underneath the heart there. And I also wanted to add this stamp. I think it's from Kelly Perky, and it says "Work It Girl." And I thought that was appropriate because my daughter is on an all-girls team, and so I thought that would be cute on there. And I am gonna go ahead and stamp that on now. Okay, let's move on. I think I'm working on that yellow card. And I had that chipboard piece that says Moments, and it is a kind of a purplish color. And I thought it matched the girls' shirts real well, so I wanted to add that on. And now I am choosing which arrow I want to cut out from the cut files. And I needed one that wasn't too long, it wasn't too big. So I chose one, and now I'm cutting it out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and figure out the placement of the arrow and the chipboard piece so I can get it glued onto the card. And so that's what I'm doing now. I tried it one way and I tried it the other. And so I finally got it figured out so I can glue it on the card and move on. So now I am going to staple that label on. And now that the label's on, I'm going to move on to this journaling card, the white one down at the bottom. I assembled everything in Photoshop before I printed it out. And I printed out the cut file, the heart cut file, onto a sheet of vellum so that way I could cut it out and then put it on top of my journaling card, and that way the heart pattern paper you could see from underneath the vellum piece. And then once that was done, I went ahead and added on some of those gray word stickers, and then also that blue puffy embellishment down at the bottom. And now the last thing that I want to do is go ahead and add another label to the yellow card that's on the left-hand side, because I kept staring at it and thought that it could use something on the top of the card. And so I went ahead and put that blue label on the top and then added this little banner with the heart on it. And once I get that banner on there, I am pretty sure that my spread is done. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten everything out, take one last look, and call it done. I want to go ahead and thank everyone for coming and watching, and I'm going to wrap up. And please enjoy some close-up videos here at the end. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.